What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with another Tales of the Rays video. So, we had a little bit of a surprise PV upload tonight. I say somewhat of a surprise because obviously at this point we were going to get a PV of some kind within the next few days, because if this collab didn't happen, obviously the current event ends on the 29th, which would mean we have nothing to start on the 30th to lead us into next month. So it was either going to be a new PV with a whole bunch of stuff or a collab. And of course, it ended up becoming a collab. So as you can see here, and as I'm sure a lot of people have probably seen, we are getting our second Guilty Gear Strive collab. So very, very cool here. We're going to get some new characters, some new Mirage Arts. Very, very cool stuff. So let's just quickly go over everything, and then we'll kind of talk about how this collab is going to go at the end. So let's dive in. So you can kind of see here, right as we're starting, from the 29th to what? To the 7th, Guilty Gear Week. So that's pretty much it seems like our time frame for the event. It might go in a few extra days, but at least for the 29th to the 7th is seemingly going to be when this event is taking place. So very, very cool there. Obviously, Collab, Guilty Gear Strive, Tales of the Rays Recollection. First off, we're getting Bridget in Tales of the Rays, one of our new characters, which makes sense since Bridget is... I would say, I can't really say I'm not a, big Guilty Gear Strive person. I just kind of ingest the media through other people. But I would say Bridget is probably one of the biggest, most popular releases Guilty Gear has had in the last few things that they've done. So it makes sense that they'd want to add, a character that's really, really hype to this collab. So very, very cool. We're getting Bridget. And then they're going to they're kind of doing it, in like a fighting game style where they kind of show you, oh, like a new challenger is approaching type thing. So Duke is going to be getting a collab Mirage Art, I think, for, what's the character's name? Testament. I believe that's the name. Then we got Milla. Normal Milla, by the way, is getting Bikin's outfit as a collab Mirage Art. I did see a lot of people being, when they saw this, surprised that it wasn't going to be Velvet, because they thought Velvet would fit better. And the simple reason they're not doing Velvet, probably, I'm sure they've had this plan for a while, but the other kind of in-game reason you can probably say is that Velvet literally just got her ending Mirage Art. So it would kind of suck for people who just went crazy for that to have to go for Velvet again. So if Velvet was even on the table for this, which I don't even know if she was, that would probably be the reason why. Whereas Normal Milla, what was the last thing Normal Milla even got? Because her overray was years ago. She doesn't have a decisive Mirage Art yet. I really can't think. Would it have been her Spirit Gear? Is that the last thing Normal Milla has gotten? You know what? Let's take a look before we continue the trailer. Okay, characters. Milla. Because I really don't remember what the last thing Milla even got was. I feel like it's really been a while, because obviously Fractured Milla has gotten stuff. Oh, it may have actually been this. It might have been her form change. That might be the last thing Normal Milla has gotten, unless I'm totally forgetting something. Obviously, Fractured Milla has been in collab, like the Gintama collab. She also was in the rerun we're getting right now, the Bridal Mirage Arts. Obviously, she's part of that, but what was the last thing normal? So Milla's Mirage Arts, she's got obviously her normal one. She's got... This is the Roar one. This one is forever ago. Her overray. Oh, it might be this, actually. Okay. The 2 Maxwell's one. Is there a date on here of when this came out? Is there any kind of date? It doesn't look like they have it listed. But yeah, this would definitely have been... It's definitely within the last... Oh, here we go. Release date. May 31st. Literally a year... Not... A month from now, it'll have been a year since Normal Milla has gotten her last kind of thing. Okay. Okay, good to know. I didn't actually mean to completely click out of the PV, but okay. So that's how long it's been for Milla. So let's get back over to Milla. Okay. So very, very cool. Bike and Milla. We got Stan. Stan is going to be Soul. I think it's very, very fitting. You know, the outfit looks really, really good on him. I love how it looks on him. Obviously, Stan is not as buff, but I still think the outfit works. Then, of course, we get to see the Mirage Art in action. And then finally, we're getting Kai, which a lot of people expected, you know, the first collab to be Soul and Kai, but I think they did want to, you know, kind of be fair on both sides. Okay, and this is good because this brings a lot more hype to the, it's already hype as it is, but brings even more hype to the second collab, to him as a headliner. Very, very cool. But we're not done yet. At first, I thought Soul was going to be getting an ending Mirage Art. But obviously you can see it says Overray right here. So it seems like Soul is getting an Overray. So he is going to be the first collab character to get an Overray. So it seems like they're not just going to follow down the same path of, you know, okay, every time we get a second part of a collab, everyone's going to get the main character for that franchise getting a ending Mirage Art. So they're going to go Overray with this one, which there are pluses and minuses to that. Obviously, plus side is just, I think Overrays just naturally hit harder than ending Mirage Arts. I mean, obviously it depends on which ones you're talking about, but I do know of a lot of Overrays that just kind of hit harder. But at the same time, the downside is that you don't get the, what's it called? You don't get the, like, the burst limit gauge, from what I understand. Everything I've seen, you know, with, you know, EMAs are the ones who really get them. So, I don't think he's going to get one unless they have to. I haven't pulled, what Overray have I pulled recently that I could really check that for? Yeah, so he's probably not going to get a, like a burst limit gauge. Which is the unfortunate thing there. Obviously, Kirito, Asuna, and I can't remember her name. It's just gonna slip my mind until I actually go look. She's the one from Slayers. Well, what's her name? She should be down here somewhere. Lena. There we go. And Lena, they all obviously have the burst limit gauge because of their ending Mirage Art. So, unfortunate if he doesn't get one there, but I guess it'll make up for it with how hard he's going to hit. And of course, he'll get a new 5-star as well. So that'll be really, really good. We'll see the details for that start being posted on Twitter tonight. So then after that, they're just showing all the old Mirage Arts, basically telling you, hey, which is insane if you really think about it. Because obviously the first collab, excuse me, was a 2-parter. How many were there total? Oh, wait, no. It was just 4. So you've got 4 collab ones, and then you've got another 3 over here. So that's 7 collab Mirage Arts for Guilty Gear. And then you've got 4 characters. So that's 11 total characters with a Guilty Gear theme to it. So that's pretty insane. So yeah, they're going to show that here. And that's pretty much it. And so the one thing to note is this collab is going to be starting on the 28/29th. So it's like Friday/Saturday. At some point, it's going to be starting. And it's going to go until, I presume, between the 7th and the 10th. Usually the first event of a month goes until like the 9th or the 10th of the month. So that's what we can expect there. As for me, what I'm summoning for, as much as I would love specifically Ston and Milla's right here, I would definitely love to have Duke's, simply due to the fact that for Duke, I still only have his normal Mirage Art. So any other Mirage, it's kind of the same situation I had with Alice and Patty in the first Guilty Gear collab. I didn't have anything else for them, so having a second Mirage Art really, really helped out power-wise. But I really want to make sure I get Bridget and Kai. And then, of course, if I can get Souls over Ray, I'd be very happy with that too. But both the rerun and the event are going to be starting here in about a day or so. So look forward to that. Let me know what you're most excited for down below. I'm going to throw whatever I can at these three. And if I can manage to at least get these two, I might switch over and do a few summons over here and see what I can get. But that's going to be it, guys. Let me know what you guys think down below. Don't forget to subscribe more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.